Hello and welcome to the official live show for the 2018 NFL schedule release. In just a few minutes, we will be finding out in exactly which cities and at what time the Lions will play in 2018. It's an exciting time for NFL fans, and we will reveal it right here on this live stream in just a few minutes. But before we get to that, there's been some conversation about the schedule and what Rod Wood is looking for from it. Tim, what do we know so far?
Yeah, we talked to Rod Wood at the owners' meetings, and I think a couple things that stood out. Obviously, knowing that the Patriots were going to be a home game, he knew that that was going to be a huge matchup, obviously with Patricia facing his old club. And so we'll see if the NFL agrees with Rod Wood and if that's a national TV game. And then obviously Thanksgiving, that's one the fans always look to. It's a tradition here in Detroit. Rod Wood wanted that to be an NFC North game. Now we know we faced Minnesota the last 2 years, so it probably is going to be Minnesota. So we'll see if Chicago and Green Bay is on the list for the Lions at Thanksgiving this year.
All right, Mike, when the schedule comes out, what's the first thing you look for?
Well, like Tim just said, the first thing, if you're a fan, the two things you want to know is who are they going to play on Thanksgiving Day? And for a number of years, that's all you had. And the other part of it is who you're going to play on Monday night, how many primetime games are going to be. Now, it's a little bit different now because there's Sunday night and there's Thursday night and there's Monday night. But those, to me, if you're a fan, that's what you want to know. How many primetime games do the Lions get? Because that sort of is the signal of what the league thinks of your quality of your team.
All right, well, we are about to find that out right now, so take a look at the Lions' 2018 NFL schedule.
What's up, bro? What's up, Devon? How you doing, man?
Good, how are
Welcome
you?
to Detroit.
Appreciate it.
You ready for an official tour?
Let's do it.
Let's check it out.
T?
Yep.
Write that T in.
What about
I.
Jedi? Nah. What about S?
S. Man, come on, man. Jets, though.
What's up, TJ? What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Mr. Quinn, we got Devon Kennard here.
How you doing,
Giving
Mr.
a
Quinn?
tour of the facility. So, just wanted to introduce you to. I'm sure you've met, but he's pretty locked in. So, see you later. All right, Devon. This is Neil.
What's up, Neil? How you doing?
Equipment room.
Pleasure.
Need any cleats, helmets, anything you need, they take care of you right back here, man.
Can't wait, man.
it's good.
Looking forward to it.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse me, fellas. What's going on?
Need a pair of boots.
Pair of boots?
Boots.
Got you right here. Take your pick.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, you think you can do this?
Say no more.
Sorry about that. All right, you ready? We'll check in with the president, huh? Rod, how you doing?
Good, guys. Just getting ready for Miami.
Nice putt.
Nice.
Very nice. Nailed it. Kitchen area here. What's up, Luke? Getting some coffee. It's an indoor facility.
This is nice.
Really nice.
Well, what the heck is this?
That's just a little extra motivation for us. There we go. Check out the meeting rooms. Oh, hey, Steph, what's going on, man?
Working on my throw here.
Man, you could throw a rocket.
Let's see what's going on in here.
Big room.
That's Rory, our mascot, down there. All right, we'll come back at a different time. Okay. Coach Patricia's office.
Nice.
The boss. Go check out the weight room. Hey, Steve getting some work in, Steve, huh?
Yes, sir.
Nice shot, man. Ooh, okay. Nice right hook there. I've never really been up in this part of the weight room. Ellipticals, treadmills, that's more for you.
Yeah, I guess I'll be getting the cardio in up here.
Okay, Rory. All right. Nice job. I see you. What do you think of the cafeteria?
It's nice.
Really nice.
Food's great.
Yeah, it is good. So you got a salad. I usually eat that, but you got some wings shipped in from Buffalo, New York. So if you ever go to Buffalo, New York, just go check out the studio. I don't know if you know, but I have a world famous show on the internet.
I've heard about it.
Yeah.
Miss. Typical. Let's go here in this game. You can't see me. E7. Ah, you got your boy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Jake. Yo. How many times I gotta tell you? No cheese. I think that's about it, man. Hope you enjoyed the tour.
Appreciate it, bro.
Welcome to Detroit. Ready to get to work, man.
Let's do it. I can't wait, man.
Yeah, me too.
All right, there you have it, a fun little tour through the Lions 2018 schedule. Now I'm here with Tim Twentyman and Mike O'Hara to break all of it down and kind of talk through this schedule and the highlights of it. Guys, what stuck out to you?
Well, to me, it's kind of like a review of the last few years. It seems like the Lions played one of the New York teams on Monday night early in the season. Last year it was the Giants in week 2. In 2014, it was the Giants in the opener. Now it's the New York Jets on Monday Night Football, first week of the season.
3 national televised games, all 3 of them at home. Obviously, that's a huge thing for Ford Field, for Lions fans. Those are obviously huge, environment games. You get the action downtown all day long. So to be able to host 3 of those, New England being one of them on Sunday Night Football in week 3, huge matchup. And all week long that's going to be about Belichick and Patricia and all that kind of stuff. So I think that's an interesting one in week 3. And Thanksgiving, Rod Wood got his wish and got a division opponent. You get Chicago at home. I like that one. Kind of that old style NFC North, black and blue division game on Thanksgiving. Those are a few that jump out.
Yeah, I think it's really a black and blue finish too, because there's some outdoor games late in the season. 3 of the last
a very cold December it looks like.
Yeah, 3 of the last 4 games are on the road and then close in Green Bay at Lambeau Field. That really is the frozen tundra, sort of like Detroit in March.
Interesting about Green Bay too. The NFL really likes that Detroit-Green Bay matchup week 17. I think now, what is that, 4 of the last 5 years? The last 2 obviously with Green Bay at home. Detroit going to Green Bay this year, but they like that Detroit-Green Bay matchup to end the season.
Yeah, definitely. What's funny to me about that week 1 game is that all of us thought that this schedule was going to start on the road, because that's what Rod Wood had predicted, because there was that Ed Sheeran concert that's happening at Ford Field that weekend. So we thought no NFL game at Ford Field that weekend, but the solution was to have that game on Monday night. And now the Lions open in prime time, and I can go to Ed Sheeran.
Not even Ed Sheeran can mess with the NFL schedule. That's how big of a juggernaut the NFL is.
Well, it'll be fun to start the season with a primetime game. That's always a blast. Like you guys said, we did it in 2014, so we're doing it again this year. A couple things that stand out to me, a really early bye week. For the past few years, the Lions have had a pretty balanced bye week, that bye coming right around the midpoint of the season, week 8 or 9 around there, and it's week 6 this year, so it's a little earlier than they're used to.
Yeah, I think the teams and the players really hate when it's week 4. I think that's when they start, and teams really don't want that week 4 bye, because then that's a long stretch of football to end the year. Usually you want it right around 8. I don't think 6 is a bad spot for that. Maybe if you've got an early injury or you're dealing with stuff early on, to catch that break early, set yourself up for a mid-season run. It's not too bad.
I think anytime after week 5 is good, and plus when you got Thanksgiving for the Lions, it's sort of like a built-in mini break. I know you have to come back, but they're used to it, and then you get 3-4 days off, and it's good for us too. We get to reload.
Exactly.
Speaking of that Thanksgiving game too, I thought what was interesting last year, that Sunday before Thanksgiving, Lions were on the road. They went to Chicago, and so if you look at that game this year, they're at home that Sunday before. So another little bit of an advantage there when you're turning around a short 4-day days between games, to have that game home on Sunday and then be able to be at home again on Thursday. I think that's an advantage too.
And I'm sure if we check, the Bears will be home too, so they don't have to travel twice in 4 days.
Yeah, and November is actually going to be a really heavy divisional slate. I mean, 3 of the Lions' 4 games in November are all divisional opponents. They play at the Vikings to start November, then at the Bears on the road. They have the 1 game against the Panthers, and then, of course, Thanksgiving against the Bears. So heavy divisional schedule there in the middle.
Yeah, one thing's a little tough to me. It looks like starting the season on Monday night against the Jets and then traveling to San Francisco for a Sunday game.
Sure.
I think that's a little bit tight to me.
Yeah, one important stretch, maybe end of November, early December, 3 home games in a row for the Lions. They've got Carolina at home, then obviously Chicago on Thanksgiving. Then they get a break and get to host the Los Angeles Rams. Probably going to be an important game there against conference opponents. But that's an important stretch for the Lions. 3 home games over a 2-week stretch. Can they make hay there?
Yeah, we mentioned those cold weather games finishing up the season against the Packers, and then also having the Bills in December. Those are going to be some cold games, potential for snow games always when you're facing those kind of teams on the road in December. But something I looked at as well is some of those potential hot weather games, which of course are the Cardinals and Miami, and those don't come too early in the season. You get the Cardinals in December, so maybe not. Well, of course that's an indoor stadium, but Miami is not, and so that one comes a little bit earlier in October or so. So maybe it's going to be not too bad of a weather down there.
It snows in Buffalo and Green Bay in December.
Surprisingly.
What about the Tampa Bay meltdown in the preseason?
Yeah, that's going to be a hot one for sure.
Pack light.
Exactly. All right, guys. Well, I think that takes you through the NFL schedule for the Lions this season. Remember that single game tickets start to go on sale on July 25th, so that's going to be a big date for you guys if you're looking forward to going to any of these home games for the Lions here, and we hope that we will see you at some of them. Take a look at the highlights for the upcoming teams.